Hello YouTubers, and welcome back to the channel. So I've been running a little bit of trains here on the CCP layout, and I've been doing a little bit of work. I wanted to mainly talk about some things that I changed. I've got the road looking pretty good, and grade crossings looking pretty good. It has a couple of hiccups with a couple of the locomotives, but the GP10 actually runs really good through it. I just got to take my X-Acto knife and brush and clean them out. But right in here somewhere, I'm not sure which side it is, there's probably a little bit of plaster on the rail. I need to clean it. But for the most part, all the cars and stuff go through it. Got a train that I've been moving around. Looks pretty cool. And I also wanted to show a scene that I've been working on. Well, two scenes. First is the Mustang repair shop. This is going to be modeled for a friend of mine, Jim Samsula. He's into Mustangs. I have a few friends actually that are into Mustangs, so but this is going to be Jim's Mustang shop. And you can see there's all kinds of neat junk around here and cool stuff. I only have one Mustang right now. Was it a 350, 305? I don't know. I'm not really into Mustangs, sorry, but out of respect for Jim, I really like him. He's a cool dude. So he's going to get his Mustang shop on here. I think it's a 350 GT. I need to paint it and detail it. It's the monogram version, so it's kind of lacking on details, but I can detail paint it, put mirrors on it and all kinds of neat stuff. But you can see one of the custom blazers I did right there from Trident. Custom painted it, very lightly turned the front wheels. Custom did that Dodge Pumpkin truck. That's modeled after one of my dad's trucks from many years ago. And then also a little bit of, you know, sentiment from me. I got a truck that says Dave's Towing. I don't know if that's going to come in. And then I got a truck that says Jimbo's Towing. So they're both here at this little shop. I think it's pretty cool. The building's custom built out of strip wood, balsa wood, and some plastic parts. The doors, I believe, are plastic. I got a big roll-away toolbox inside the door there, and I'm gonna get more junk and stuff. I gotta paint that engine up. I got that from a friend. His name is Louis. He's a cool dude too. I gotta get in touch with him. I haven't heard from him in a long time, but he's a cool friend too. And anyway, I got a little Ford Escort and a Gremlin. I think those are from Fresh Cherries. That's a pretty cool car manufacturer. But anyway, yeah, I've been working on this spot. It is really small on the layout. It takes up a very small footprint. I'm not going to go any bigger than that with it, because right over here in this area is going to be a farm supply and lumber supply. So I don't want to take up too much room. You can see in the background I got the grade crossing in. Started working on the back roads, and that's the other scene I'm working on. The brick part of the building is just sitting there, so is the fence. Actually, all of it's just sitting there. Nothing is in place. Even the parking lot and road I've been taken out to the bench to work on. And it's not going to be a citywide water. It's going to be a trucking company. Just a small portion of the industry. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but I'll put it up on the screen probably right now. And that's the way that one's starting to look. I know I said I was going to put a strip mall back there, but I think I'm going to just keep it industrial. And then over here, in the area that I'm modeling, there is actually a welding company and a storage company, and then there's one other, I can't remember what it was. But I'm going to get the Pike Stuff truck terminal and put it in there and put multiple businesses in there. And then I'll put trees and fences along there to try and hide the backdrop. And maybe some photos for the backdrop. And then just out of view, down the tracks this way, off to the left. Sorry about that, got a call and interrupted. So anyway, down the tracks that way, about a half mile will be a couple other industries that obviously I can't model because I don't have the space here, but one would be a lumber company and the other one would be a plastic pellet transfer. I wanted to model those, I just didn't have the space, so I want to keep it industrial to kind of have that industrial feel rather than putting houses and a strip mall back in there. Not to mention the industrial area would look a lot better with the grain facility that I'm going to add here later. So that's why that changed. Other than that, everything's pretty much staying the same and hasn't changed too much. I've been taking stuff in the house to work on it because it's been so cold out here. So it'll probably be I don't know, 2.5 months before I do any running videos. It was 60 degrees the other day, so I came out here and started running the train around, and I had a lot of fun with it. I had to clean the track. It was dusty. I got drywall dust and all kinds of dirt and stuff in here. But it seemed to run pretty good. At least the GP10 did from Intermountain. Yeah, I ran trains for about an hour and a half, and then I had to go. I had some engagements I had to do in town, run some errands. So I was kind of rushing it, and I forgot to film it. So if I get another warm day, I'll film a short ops and stick it in my channel somewhere, because now I got the good internet, and then, oh man, the videos are uploading super fast. It was taking me, well, it was taking my videos, not me, 10 to 15, 16, 17 hours to upload a 8, 9, 10 minute long video. And the net would crash and reset, which would stop the video, which would stop the progress. And then I wouldn't catch it for a few hours or the next day. It was just really frustrating. It was really annoying. And this last video that I uploaded, it was only 4 minutes long, I think, but it was done in like 3 minutes. And I was just so pleased with that. So now I'm going to make a bunch of videos and put them up. But anyway, let me know what you think about the roads and how things are setting up. I think they're looking pretty cool. I might have made a mistake making the bench so tall. Oh, hang on a second. I'll be right back. So for one of my buddies, his name's John, he asked me how high the bench work was. The last video I posted me next to it, and it was like almost up to my armpit height, which is pretty tall for a layout, but the way I figure it is I'm not getting any younger, and I'm tall and I'm overweight, so my back is not very good. So bending over to a lower layout is not good unless it's in a position where I can sit in like a rolling computer chair. But you know, I'm taller and I like the tall bench works. I like standing at it. So I put mine at 58 inches and ended up being at 58.25 because of all the stuff that's on top of it. But 58 inches is the layout height. And it's fine for me. I'm holding the phone like right at my neck area. So this is the view that I see with my eyes. Still a little too high. If you want to be realistic, you gotta just hunch over a little bit, but it's way better than squatting, or, you know, for me, I have to squat to get it tabletop height, and that just hurts my back. I don't want to have to do that. So all the shorter people that come to visit my layout, they get the stool or the step ladder. I have like 5 stools in here, and you know, my wife, even my son who's 6'2", is like, it's a little high up, Dad. And I'm like, well, it's good for me. And in my local area, there's hardly any model railroaders. I only know 2. One passed away. The other guy's pretty old and doesn't come over very often, so he's not getting around too well either. So it's just me out here. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let me know what you think about how things are turning out. I really like this Mustang shop. I got to get a couple more Mustangs. I have some that I'm watching on eBay. They don't really make a whole lot of the 80s fastback 5.0 Mustangs. I know Lifelike makes one. Ooh, I could get one of those and detail the heck out of it, but I'm waiting for like a 86 5.0 in silver and black. My sister had one of those, and yeah, that was a long story, but whatever. Yep, got to get some more Mustangs for that, and maybe some signage, Mustang signs in HO, or maybe N-scale Mustang signs, because there's not a lot of surface area on the building. I still got to weather the building and finish it. I'm going to do tar paper on the roof, which I'm just going to use black crepe paper. But yeah, it's going to look cool. Anyway, take it easy, and we'll see you real soon. Oops, sorry about my finger. Sorry, one more PS. To my friend John, who asked about the layout height, also he asked me about where to find vehicles. Time period vehicles they're pretty hard to find, but lately there's been a lot coming out from a company called PCX87. PCX87 is also a derivative of what the heck was that name? Was it I can't remember, but I'll put it on the screen. My memory is terrible. I think you guys all know that by now. But anyway, most of the times you can find these cars. They're very expensive if you don't buy them right away. But there's a eBay seller that I like to use. I'm going to get out a secret right here, so it's probably going to affect this guy's eBay page. But capital B, rest of the name I think is lowercase Johnson 187 on eBay. He sells these cars for like 20 bucks. 20 to 30, and I know it's expensive, but I've got one main road right here, and then that road back there is gonna get you know, not cheesy cars, but like Trident and stuff that you can buy for $8-9 a piece. And then most of these cars are actually going to be movable from this layout to the Milwaukee Road layout. But anyway, I don't think all of these are PCX87. That one's Rapido. So is this one. These two are both Rapido. And then these are PCX87. This one, I can't remember. It might be PCX87 as well. But maybe in the description of the video, I'll put a list of all the vehicles I like to use and the places I like to try and buy them. eBay is really your best bet on stuff, and when you're searching for stuff, there's a lot of different ways you can do it. Maybe I'll make an entire video on that, giving away my secrets on how I find stuff. So anyway, I'm rambling again. I'll see ya. Take care. And that's it.